There is very little difference in people. And you know this already because you call it first impressions. For years the human brain has been conditioned to care enough that first impressions are what matter more than anything. Whether you are building business relationships, job interviews or trying to win new business in your company. But that little difference makes a big difference. The little difference is in attitude. And the big difference is whether it is positive or negative. I guess you are wondering and asking, "Hey Eddie, what the difference here?" As you all take on this journey to financial freedom, your determination and commitment is what will set you apart. Think of a 100-kilometer journey that would take you 90 days to complete. As a team, halfway through your journey to your financial destiny, some of you will be tempted to give up. So you have walked 50 kilometers of your 100 kilometers, at 50 kilometers you say I give up and am going back. The others stay committed and continue to press on. The interesting part of this scenario is that both people get to travel the same distance. One group will do halfway and return back to where they started, while the other will do the whole 100 kilometers and reach their goals. You will need to stay committed to reaching your goals. Because only committed people outlast their difficulties and rise up to the occasion to win. When you are the few committed people, you will stay committed even though there is an opportunity to revert back to default and take the 9-to-5 job. The one thing I love about commitment is that the committed people are more than willing to do even more than they have to. Listen, it's easy to get attracted to the trappings of this blogging lifestyle. You see others living the life of their dreams, no morning alarm clocks, no boss to answer to and certainly no earnings capping. You may have an area of your life that you just gave up or simply just choose to procrastinate and not be the best version of what you are really capable of achieving. You need a partner who can call you out and give you a kick in the backside just in time so you do not give up. Accountability to your actions does not happen just because you are always in the high spirits. Being accountable means accepting that if you do not carry the load, no one else will. It's a lot easier to look out in the rear mirror and start connecting the dots. Except for most of you, the focus is on what did not work, who hurt our feelings. Listen, even the greatest inventors the world has ever produced have documented how much they had failed before they finally struck gold. When you start a blog or start to build an online business, a lot will not go your way. If you get hung on the idea that I tried this, and it did not work, you will quickly lose that entrepreneurial spirit and revert to default. In my time of life, I have been privileged to know a few people who got lucky with a quality education. Since graduation, they have moved from one boring job to the next simply because they are chasing the dream of job security. They say, "I'm better off being a government or corporate employee for the next 45 years as long as I'm guaranteed for a decent retirement package." For the few, it has worked out, but for the majority, they ended up losing the same safe job and lived the rest of their life regretting and blaming everything wrong in their lives at others. What man who seeks security hands over the very same keys to safety off to strangers? Starting a blog and finally building my own business is probably the best thing I have ever done to guarantee my retirement. You too could do the same and get started today. If you tried and failed before, now is time to start fresh with fresh ideas and a good focus on what is in store for you in the future. If you can't let go of your past failure, it will cloud your judgment and poison your bright future. And there you have it folks for today. If you loved what we had for you this week, remember to smash that like button. Links to more resources are below this video in the show notes, make sure to check that out.